What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets as they wrap up the season at 4-13 with a loss to the Buffalo Bills 27-10. I went into this game with no expectations as the Jets, I had a fear would have like a kind of like an emotional letdown as they went up to Buffalo against a team playing for the AFC East in a hostile environment. The team came out, the Bills came out right off the bat, scored a touchdown, which was kind of disheartening. But then, the defense scratched and clawed and tried to keep the team in the game. But unfortunately, they were completely undermanned and overpowered on offense. You're down 2 offensive linemen, you're down 3 receivers. Jamison Crowder goes down, and you're pretty much left with nothing. I was kind of critical of the Florida's play calling. I was hoping to see more screens and more, wheel routes to running backs out of the backfield because Carter and Coleman can both do that. But, the offensive line couldn't block at all. 9 sacks. The Jets gave up more sack yards than they had total yards. So it was just a mess. It was tough to watch. It was boring at times. But they stayed in the game because the defense kept competing. The Bills' offense wasn't very good either. They were kind of erratic. The wind played a factor. There was gas on special teams. But all in all, I don't walk away from this game angry or anything like that. I'm looking forward to the future. There's a lot of bright spots that we've seen throughout the season from a lot of players. A lot of rookies played. A lot of, guys they picked up and they had to sign to play, like Will Parks. And all these different guys had to contribute. And the coaching staff pretty much, did the best they could with what they had. With 2 picks in the top 10, number 4 and number 10, and $60 million in cap space, this roster should be significantly better next year. Also, you have, all these young guys will be year 2. Hopefully, you have a healthy Elijah Moore. You have, Michael Carter's back in the mix. Zach Wilson will be better. You get Carl Lawson back. You get Mekhi Becton back. So I think the future is bright. It's just going to take time and patience. And, I think there's going to be plenty of moves to be made. And we'll go from there. So we stream year round. So we'll figure out what day we're going to do it. We may do some of the playoff games. We do the Super Bowl. We'll do some UFC. We'll do the New Jersey Generals. And that's kind of it. So rough game. It's over. 4-13. But, it's a lot of building blocks. I think even the coaching staff, Mike LaFleur and Saleh, both grew a lot. And they both improved. I think Ulbrich will come back. I don't think the Jets will fire him. I think what they'll say is that they use this year as a year to identify what they have in terms of players for their scheme. And then next year, you'll see more of the scheme. But the one thing I'll never understand is when they, on big plays like that, the 3rd and goal late in the game, where Quinnen Williams and John Franklin Myers weren't in, which makes no sense to me. But that's a platoon situation. They've done it all year long. I don't like the way they handle the prevent defense. But that's for another day, another argument. So thank you guys for joining us. Enjoy the offseason, and we'll stay in touch.